2020 has been a watershed year for both Tesla and CEO Elon Musk. The year 2020 may have been fraught with challenges, obstacles, and restrictions for the entire world, and most would like to forget all about it. Tesla's market capitalization soared above $600 billion, and Musk became the second wealthiest person in the world. Being the market leader in EV, it will not come as a surprise to many that Tesla will now look to rule the seas. And what better than a yacht to start? Today we are going to be talking about the new self-sustaining Tesla Model Y yacht. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Richly. You don't want to miss this exclusive look at the future, so make sure you stay till the end. Tesla is quickly becoming one of the leading automakers due to its innovation of electric cars. This creation is a product from the mind of Dhruv Prasad, a designer out of Bangalore, India. It's shown off as being a fully self-sustaining concept vessel. The Model Y yacht. Unlike Tesla cars, this all-electric yacht is a self-sustaining model that charges itself courtesy of the sun and sea. Similar to regenerative braking, it uses a hydroelectric turbine system that is located beneath the hull that collects energy as it travels through the water. There is also a solar panel on top so that the battery can charge even if the vessel is stationary. With the amazing success of their electric vehicle range, we can be confident that Tesla will also succeed in the sea if this creation is made, distributed, and used. And I bet it will cost you an arm and a leg. Many of us may have heard about the KERS, or Kinetic Energy Recovery System, used in Formula 1 and Le Mans. This is basically channeling the brakes that produce the kinetic energy into the motors that then refuel the hybrid engines. Then there are the WHRS, or Waste Heat Recovery System, used in household appliances like the induction cooktops. This is channeling the heat produced by the cooktops while cooking to reduce the consumption of electricity. The self-sustaining model that is to be used in the Model Y yacht is also similar to this, only this time they are planning to channel the hydropower to fuel the yachts. Gone are the days of yachting just for sailing or a hobby. Yachts have become the new luxury. They are the toys of the elite, and every millionaire is looking to reduce their carbon footprint. Hence, this project for Tesla will pioneer the revolution in the seas. Now, we did mention that this yacht is self-sustaining, and it is through the use of a solar panel atop the superstructure. But this is more to keep some electrical systems running, not propulsion. At the center of the yacht, we can see a red device with the Tesla sigils. This is the yacht's turbine. It works by taking incoming waves and transforming their energy into electricity that charges a battery system. This battery system then returns that electricity and powers the turbine. At least that's the theory. When you first see the yacht, you are given the impression that you are looking at a giant squid. The 131-foot or 40-meter hull is sharp and narrow at the tip and then drags the rear flat and wide. It's not very different from other yacht designs we've seen, but the superstructure atop the yacht encapsulates most of the top deck in order to create a massive interior space. That interior space is illuminated through all those holes that pierce through the superstructure. This ingenious use of natural light does have a drawback. No further decks can be created above. End to end, the Model Y yacht measures 40 meters by 8 meters. It has a lower and upper deck, with additional recline space in the front and back, just like the traditional yachts. The interior space, however, is massive. For a yacht of this size, it offers a large open space that includes a bar, lounge pads, and beds. Don't think of this yacht as one that you can spend much time on. It's rather a ready-when-you-are party boat. The only sort of area for relaxation aside from lounging and dining areas is a glass room with 2 raised beds, most probably a spa. At the rear and outside of this space is a private pool with 2 lounge chairs, perfect for some solitary moments with only your thoughts for company. But if the weather gets too rough, this area can be closed off from the outside. The lower decks consist of a spa room with 2 beds, and attached to it is a steam bath. The living area of the yacht includes 2 collapsible round tables for dining, where the central button on the table can be rotated to open and close the seating space. Each table holds 4 chairs, which means a total of 8 people can be seated at one time. The sidewall is home to a built-in sofa, which can be used for lounging or as a seating area. The side decks of the yacht are accessible from here for sea watching and are only available on the lower deck. At the back end is this low-lying area for sunbathing and has a jacuzzi for a relaxing dip. The back also has a shutter door, in case of emergencies or during bad weather. There are 2 built-in beach recliners facing the jacuzzi, which are designed for undisturbed sunbathing. The latest jacuzzi needs nothing much to say, except that if you want a relaxing dip with a drink in hand at sea, this is where you have to be. The only other deck that exists on this Tesla is the lower deck. Once again, it includes large open spaces that are more for mingling with guests or setting up some sort of private party. We don't see any sort of sleeping quarters of any kind. Instead, we find a bar, further supporting the party boat idea. The upper deck hosts a bar and entertainment area, where one can install a big screen to watch matches. Unlike the lower deck's collapsible round tables, the upper deck holds stretchable seating. This is the up-and-coming composite textile material, which can expand and contract, as to allow play with the material in various ways, be it expanding the material from the table to get seating from the ground up. This definitely is the concept from the futuristic smart living. The bar is made to hold up to 5 people on the counter, excluding the bartender. Aesthetically designed, the bar is built on a raised level, with the sidewalls holding the loungers, and covering off the upper deck is the beautiful front open deck for people to relax with a drink in hand and watch the sunset. The front or bow of the yacht is a raised area, showing the hydro propulsion or the battery level while charging. One of the crazy ideas we find aboard this vessel is modular furniture. What do we mean by this? Well, let's take the black bench from the upper deck into account. These 2 L-shaped benches can lower and rise to accommodate guests of varying sizes. The bar stools look as if they function the same. The lower deck too includes those tables that look as if they have no seats. But if we were to assume this, we would be wrong. That button in the center of the tables can be rotated to bring out 4 chairs from underneath. This beauty of a dream is called the Tesla Model Y. I'm going to take a wild guess and say that the Y comes from the word yacht, because that's what this is. But being a yacht that bears the Tesla sigils and name, we can expect a few tricks unlike any other seen before. This creation is a product from the mind of Dhruv Prasad, a designer out of Bangalore, India, and is shown off as being a fully self-sustaining vessel. But it also has to bring comfort and elegance worthy of a yacht. It is being speculated that the design of the yacht has not been looked into by Elon Musk himself, who has had a very major role in the design of each of the Tesla cars. He is officially the company's chief designer, and who knows, maybe Musk will have a look into this video and see the designs, and before long we see it in the newsreels. Coming back to the idea of self-sustaining, this is not a new idea altogether. As we have already told you, popular motorsports have been toying around with this alternative power theory since the early 90s. Race teams like Williams, McLaren, and now Mercedes in the 21st century have pioneered many kinetic energy recovery systems. These have made their cars highly competitive and fuel efficient to meet the rising F1 standards. If Tesla can practically implement this design or even parts of it, the future of sea travel, and not just yachting, is being written as of today. Let us usher together into a new era, the Model Y.